Here's some of the features in your new 2020 Subaru Forester. Changing the mirrors. You would turn it to the left to adjust the left, use it as a joystick. If you center it, it locks it in place, and if you move it to the right, it will do the same thing as the left, of course. Lock and unlock. Both your front windows are auto up and down. This is the window lock. Over here we have the power lift gate. So if you were to press that, that would open up your lift gate. You also have a memory height. So if you're going to be parking in a garage or maybe like a carport that has a low opening and you're worried about the tailgate hitting, you can set the memory. So you press that button in, and then you actually go to the tailgate itself, and then you would manually pull the tailgate to whatever height you would like it to set at and press and hold the power liftgate button on there. Whenever you do that, it will beep and then it will remember the memory. We'll turn that off for now. This dial will control the brightness of the interior lights whenever your headlights are on. This would turn your auto start stop off. So that's whenever you come to a complete stop and the certain conditions are correct. That will shut off your engine to reduce emissions and save you on some gas. This button here is your blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alert. To turn that off, you would just press that. And reminder, your blind spot detectors are on the side of each mirror now in that shiny panel. And this button here would turn on your fog lights. You're probably pretty used to how everything is set up in your Legacy. You do have automatic headlights in this vehicle, so whenever it becomes dim enough outside, your headlights will automatically turn on. They'll also do that whenever your windshield wipers are on. After so many swipes, they'll turn on. Trip button, you have a trip A and a B, and if you'd like to reset them, just press and hold that button. This will allow you to toggle through your radio presets. You have 18 of them in this vehicle. Volume up and volume down. Source changes the source of your radio, FM, AM, Sirius XM, and you do have that 4-month free trial of Sirius XM. Info changes the information on this display up here. Sorry, my camera seems to be having a hard time picking that up. But whenever you press that button, this will happen. I am very sorry. I'm trying to get that to focus. Once your phone's paired, you can answer a call or hang up a call. And this button is also going to allow you to get your voice commands. So if you press that, you have some different options here.
Canceling.
These 3 buttons here will allow you to change the information here. And if you would press and hold the middle button, you have some settings you can get into. I'll allow you to do that yourself. I don't want to change anything for you. Adaptive cruise control. Just wanted to brief on this. Off and on. To change the distance further away from the vehicle in front of you or closer. Setting the cruise control. Lane keep assist. That does not have to be, if you're using cruise control, you can turn that on, but you don't have to be using cruise control in order for that to work. You do have to be going over 35 and on a relatively straight road. And the SI is Sport and Intelligent modes. Those are vehicle dynamics modes. Sport will give you increased throttling. I will be intelligent, So that will give you better gas mileage. Most people like to get better gas mileage, but you can tell which mode you're on. If you can see next to the P, you have that little I that lets you know you're in intelligent, and oppositely sport. Okay, windshield wipers, just the same as what you're used to. Whenever you turn on your windshield washer fluid for the rear, it will clean off the backup camera as well. Pairing your phone is fairly easy. You would click yes, you want to add a device. And then you would go into the Bluetooth menu on your phone. I'm sure this is all pretty self-explanatory for you, so I'm not going to go any further. The Subaru Starlink app gives you access to other cloud-based apps. So that's something that you would have to download on your phone. Of course, if you wanted to play around with that, you're more than welcome to, but that app is not necessary. You have some settings. You can add shortcuts if you wish. Apps, this is where you would find Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, depending on which kind of phone you have. You do have to have your phone plugged in to one of the USB ports down here. Once it's plugged in, then the appropriate icon would light up and allow you to select it. And that's how you can use either Maps, Waze, whichever platform you wanted to use. TravelLink is part of your SiriusXM subscription. That would give you travel, traffic advice, things like that. Pandora, you would have to actually open up the Pandora app on your phone and then click that button. Then it would kind of mirror it on your screen here. My Subaru on the car is going to be a little bit different than the one on your phone. My Subaru on the car is going to allow you to schedule service appointments if you need to. My Subaru on your phone is going to give you access to the remote start service if you choose to use that. Roadside assistance, things like that. AHA is for podcasts, if you are a podcast listener. Moving forward, we already covered both of these. Media is going to be where you find your CD, USB, Bluetooth device, or auxiliary. Now we'll go back to radio. Okay, say you like this station. This is how easy it is to set a preset, press and hold. If you decide that you don't like that station anymore, that's it. Moving down, hazard lights, four-ways, whatever you'd like to call them. This button down here changes the temperature, and it comes up on the screen here. Of course, my phone, again, is having a hard time picking up that screen up there. But this will kind of allow you to keep your head up on closer to the road rather than looking the whole way down there. So you can just reach down and adjust the temperature without having to really take your eyes off the road. You can turn everything off here or back on. You can turn on the auto climate control, turning off AC or on AC, changing the fan speed. That's another thing that's, oh look, it's finally focused on the top screen here. Changing your fan speed, recirculating the air or allowing it to come from the outside. Max AC, changing the mode, which again, that's something that's up on this display here. If you'd like to turn on the defroster, or the rear defroster, the side mirrors, and the windshield wiper blades. Moving down again, this knob here is for X mode. So right now we're on normal mode. If you wanted to turn X mode on, you press and hold, and you hear that little beep. You do get information on both of these displays up here, and that will allow you to use X mode, which is for rugged terrain or going down a hill. You do have hill descent control, so if you are going down a really steep hill and you'd like to have your vehicle stay at a certain speed under 13 miles an hour, then you would put your foot on the brake. Whenever you get to the top of the hill, release, press it again, and then you're ready to use your hill descent control. Okay, so we're back into the just the regular driving mode. All I did there was just press. We're in X mode. We're out of X mode. And then if you wanted to turn your traction control off, you would turn the knob to the left. We're going to turn the traction control back on. Let me know if you have any questions with that. Heated seats, high and low, pretty self-explanatory. Parking brake, pull forward. It's on. Foot on the brake, press. It's off. AVH means auto vehicle hold, and that will allow you to hold your vehicle in place whenever that's on. So if you come to a stoplight, stop sign, drive through, anything like that where you come to a stop, the vehicle will hold you in place. You can take your foot completely off of the brake and you can get ready to go again by just pressing the gas. It's pretty neat. I would recommend trying it out. Moving back up. Lane departure warning, you can turn that off there. That will warn you if you are going over the lines. Pre-collision braking off. If you'd like to turn that off, that's where you would do so. The only time I'd recommend turning that off is whenever you're going through an automatic car wash. I can't think of any other time where you would like to turn that off, but you know, this is your vehicle. So, moonroof, I'm just going to stop it there. Starlink buttons up here, SOS. Of course, if you're in an accident, if you have a medical emergency, you would press the SOS button. Or if you are broken down on the side of the road, say you have no gas left in your car or a flat tire, you can press this button here, and that would call for help. Now, they will have access to your coordinates, so they would know your location. If you do press one of these buttons accidentally, just stay in the car and let them know that you didn't mean to, or else they will send first responders to your location. The switch up here, whenever you open up your doors, that will turn the lights on. Sunglasses holder. And then eyesight cameras on both sides here. You do also have the auto dimming home link mirror. So this will automatically dim whenever someone puts their headlights in your mirror, which is a great feature to have so you don't go blind. If you'd like to turn off that feature, just press this button. If you'd like to get rid of that compass for some reason, press and hold that, and it will go away. Press and hold to turn it back on. And if you have a garage, you have 3 programmable buttons, 1, 2, and 3. And then you'd have to actually be in front of your garage with your garage door opener to start programming those. That would be in your owner's manual for more information. I hope this helps.